Peace, 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 peace. Peace, peace, family. Peace, peace. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We'll get this thing started, man. Peace, peace, family. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Jumped on here real quick, man. Had something on the heart, something on the mind, and as usual, I have to get it off. I have to get it off. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It fucks you up. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to do, family. It's supposed to put you on a certain thought process that make you like, hold on, what the fuck is this? Because it changes everything, man. It changes your way of looking at things. It brings you to a whole nother vision of thought, family. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to do. Peace, everybody, everybody, everybody. So share it up, like it up. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the routine. Share it up, like it up, family, so we can get this thing started. Juan Guan, what's going on? One up. What's going on? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? We're gonna touch on this, man. We're gonna definitely get it popping. Cause it's been on me pretty heavy. Like I talked about in the last video. If you guys saw it, go check it out. The Upside Down Part 2. And I'll explain a little bit more why we are in the realm of the upside down, heavily in the upside down. Okay, heavily in the upside down, family. So yeah, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm just finna sharing this thing up real quick, and we're gonna get it going. We gonna get it going. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, how y'all Sunday going so far? How y'all Sunday going so far? Hopefully, y'all ain't have to smack nobody and all that good nigga shit. All that good nigga shit. You know how y'all niggas do. But we're gonna get this thing going here, man. I'm gonna answer a few questions that was given to me here recently. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna definitely tap into that real quick. And of course, any other questions y'all may have, y'all check that out. So, man, shit tripping. All right, make sure I got this thing locked up, and we going in. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right. Okay, so let's dive in. Brother Mo, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on? All right, so um okay, family. Uh two things. Two things. Someone asked me, Will, how did we even come to this place? Okay, where we are in a way secretly trying to get out information to the masses, um, trying to get people to understand information. Um, how did the so-called 1%, the higher ups, so forth and so on, how did they get this information? Okay. How did they get the information? Okay. It's no different than you trying to catch a rat or a mouse. Okay. All right. And I'm not talking about a snitch. I'm talking about a rat or a mouse. Okay. All right. You give them what they want so they can react how you want. Okay. All right. So what do you put on a mouse trap? You put cheese, because you know that's what they want and they're going to react to that. Okay. They're going to react to that. Right. So now, how did these so-called higher ups get this information? Okay. First of all, you must understand, if they didn't get the information, we wouldn't have it today. Okay. All right. Google, the internet. Okay. A lot of things that we see today. All right. The media. Okay. These movies, a lot of this stuff is based on them having this information. Okay. All right. You understand? Like I say, family, like it up, all of that good stuff. Share it up and all that so the right people can hear it. So what's going on is we set the trap. Okay. We set that particular trap. All right. The us's, your divine self, your true self, set the trap. Okay. All right. So ourselves knew that we were about to fall in this abyss. We were about to fall in this place of not knowing. All right. We were about to go into this thing. So now, by us falling into this, we were not going to have knowledge to get out of this. You understand? Okay. We weren't about to have the knowledge. So what we did was we put cheese on a mousetrap. Okay. And they jumped on it. So when we started placing certain things in certain places, okay, understand the word Egypt come from the white boy. You understand? Okay. Egyptology come from the white boy. You understand? Okay. So we had to go through him. Okay. All right. Because he's a blabbermouth. He want everybody to worship him. Okay. Because there was a time where it was the other way around. It was right side up. Okay. Which is lead me to the upside down. At one time it was right side up, where we were up here. Okay. You understand? Just like Osiris was. Okay. All right. And a lot of the jealousy was coming into being with them. Okay. And then it did this. You understand? And this is what you don't know. All right. You think life is just supposed to be this way. It was always marvelous like this. It was always beautiful. Niggas always killed each other. No. All right. At one time it was like this. It was right side up. Okay. All right. The Osirian energy was at play. All right. Love, pure at heart, everything. You understand? And then it flipped. And when it flipped, okay, us down here, we knew that these people were hungry. They wanted to be worshipped. They had wants, desires. You understand? Okay, so we gave them things, all right, because they were so hungry that they would give it right back to the lost ones. aka us. Okay, and now it's starting to realign itself. You understand? It's starting to realign itself. Okay, all right. So we're going from upside down to right side up, and just to give you an understanding, okay, because most people, and it's unfortunate that this information goes over people's heads, man. But it does. It is what it is, because we're just used to Bitcoin conversations and that bitch ain't shit conversations and that nigga ain't in the real nigga conversations. Okay, so this type of information scares people. Okay, all right, and people click off. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay, if that nigga ain't talking money or some bitches or some shit like, that type of shit. Okay, but like I said, it's unfortunate that it goes over people's heads. You understand? But the ones that need to hear it need to hear it. All right, and we have to silence the ignorance. Okay, and move on. Okay, this is a picture of myself. Okay, trying to not hear certain ignorance that can fuck with me. You understand? That can put me back where I need to be. All right. So now, so just to give you a more in-depth understanding about the right side up, okay, or the upside down. Think about this. So I asked a friend of mine earlier, do she know Common? The artist, the rapper, the actor. She said, yeah, I know Common. I said, okay. Who will sell out a concert in the stadium today? Sexy Red or Common? And she said, yeah, Sexy Red. I said, exactly. Now, Common is over here telling people, hey, like the last song he dropped, Wise Up, where he going talking about, yeah, the God within, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, man, the heart, and da-da-da-da, he going in. You understand? And then up here, get it sexy, my booty hole brown, and all of this, but it will sell out everything. So understand what I'm about to say. Ignorance is bliss. And to be bliss is ignorance. Did you catch that? Hopefully you did. Ignorance is bliss. And to be blissful is ignorance. So this, the God within and heart work and all of this, okay, all right, information, the original way of hip hop, okay, is shunned because this is what we are today. We are in the upside down. And let me go deeper. Sexy Red is the equivalent of Terrence Howard, Billy Carson, and all the rest of these cats out here. Okay, and we're down here. The motherfucker that give the information that can truly free you. Okay, myself, people like myself. You understand? People on that frequency. We give the information to free you. I told somebody a little bit earlier. I said, I'm kind of pissed off that Panic left this motherfucker. Okay, not to the died and I'm upset. Oh Lord. No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about that nigga left a hole in information because it wasn't. It's okay. So it's myself, my sis. I think she in the comments like it's not many of us. Like I could probably count on maybe one hand or two, maybe two hands of people who are putting out information that can actually free you. But we're in the upside down. So the information up here is the Anunnaki. Okay. All right. Let's do magic. Okay. All right. Moses is real and all this old shit. Whereas down here, nigga, like, no, bro, no. All you need is you. Okay. And these are the steps to free you. But again, get it sexy. Get it sexy. That's up here. You understand? I'm trying to give you, I'm trying to help you out here, man. I'm trying to help you see the vision. Okay? All right? That shit is up here. Whereas this information is down here. Okay? All right? This is why some of your more in-depth science is taught in small groups. Okay, let's talk about Buddhists. You're not going to walk in the street today and just see a group of Buddhists walking around chilling. You're not. Them niggas gonna be at some fucking temple somewhere in the woods by their fucking self, being taught that God is within, or the so-called God anyway. We didn't dealt with that. Okay, go within for your truth. You understand? Whereas the church is on every fucking corner. Oh, you understanding where I'm going, man? Okay. All right, the church is on every fucking corner. Okay, all right. Fucking $1 million buildings. All right, 2,000-3,000 members. Okay. Whereas motherfuckers getting the real information, we are in a small group over in a corner. Okay, all right, probably sitting around a fire or something. You understand? Just talking amongst each other. Hey, what's your experience? What happened to you? Last night. What came through? Anything? Well, blah blah blah. Man, the energy popped up and blah blah boom boom boom. So I'm trying to give you an understanding on what this is. All right, Sexy Red being able to sell out stadiums compared to Mos Def, all right, having to go to a goddamn jazz hall to sell out something. Niggas who talking that shit. You understand? Okay, that wasn't a mistake. Sexy Red being on top come from her fathers. Her fathers who ultimately came into power when the mothers fell. You understand? Okay, and these fathers took over. I need you to listen. Okay, and I'm just using that term just to give you a vision. Okay, ultimately there is no mother, father, nothing. Okay, but I'm just trying to give you a visual here. Okay, I'm trying to make it plain, man. I'm trying to make it plain. All right, real simple here. All right, so just want you to understand this thing, okay, and why you see hundreds and thousands and millions of views, okay, with that information, Sexy Red, aka Billy Carlson, and the rest of the cats up there, compared to us who's down here, who's doing this information based on we're at war. Okay, which we are. You understand? We're at war, man. We understand what this thing is. Okay? All right? I don't do this because I want to do it. Okay? All right? It's these motherfuckers that's like, nah, nigga. No, nigga. We want absolute freedom. I mean, we can do it like that if we, and it's some reasons why that hasn't come to being yet. Okay, but all right, but it's people of this particular frequency. All right, we're doing this for a reason. When the nigga tell you to go do the work, nigga ain't telling you that just because it make me feel good. Okay, to be honest with you, it's tiresome. Telling motherfuckers to do the work. Okay, and let me give you this, because I got this question during the week as well. Somebody asked me, well, Will, we want to live our best lives and blah, 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 blah. I said, I get that. Okay, but understand this. Understand when we talk about living your best life. Okay, this information, the science of the self, it is living your best life. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Okay, the life that you want to live is a false representation of this life. I'm gonna say it again. The life you want to live, the vacation and all this, and fuck them hoes, I'm living my best life. I'm at peace. That is a false representation of what this is. You must understand. Okay? You must understand this. What I'm putting out and what I've been putting out, okay, all right, and a small group of others, what we've been putting out, okay, is the fact that if you go deep inside and remove the ignorance and remove the Jesus worship, the Father God worship, all this universe worship, Oshun worship, all of this shit. Once you remove all of this shit and then you keep digging and you find you, okay, and all of the lies are gone and this is gone and all of the bullshit that you have been given in your life, once all of that shit is gone, okay, all right, it will show the real you. And the real you shine bright like a diamond. And that is when your life will start. And that life don't have no fall. Okay? When any of you go on a vacation today without knowledge, okay, you go on a vacation for 7 days. Oh, I'm about to go on my vacation this week. Oh, I'm about to take 3 days off, man, for some peace and relaxation. Oh, I'm about to take a vacation for about 2 weeks. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying. Your vacation has a cutoff. This vacation is permanently, nigga. This vacation I'm trying to give you now is permanently. You are on the vacation until eternity, nigga. Okay? All right? I know it sounds weird and sound crazy when the niggas say you're going to be happy forever. I know that shit is weird. I know it's like, well, that's not life. I know that's not life. But that's what they taught you. Okay? But I'm showing you and I'm telling you. Okay, we're talking about having a vacation for life and beyond. Okay? Never a sad day again. I don't give a fuck if 30 people outside your house then got shot and blown up. It wouldn't fucking matter. You will always be happy. You'll go outside and be like, God damn, I'm sorry to hear that. You know? But I'm not sorry to hear it. I'm just saying what you want to hear. Okay, all right. Although I do have compassion. You understand? Because I do understand people go through things. You understand? Before we get to these pinnacles of self. You understand? So I do have compassion. But I understand that this is not what we think it is. Okay? All right? This is why you have to learn to shut it off, to shut the ignorance off, and let the bliss recreate itself. Okay? Shut the ignorance off and let the bliss recreate itself. Okay? All right? Somebody tell your neighbor, let the bliss recreate itself. That's how I used to be in church, boy. One of the motherfuckers say, tell your neighbor Jesus is real. Okay, well, nigga, tell your neighbor, let the bliss, the inner you, recreate itself. Okay, to a fucking tranquil, orgasmic bliss forever, nigga. That's what we talking about here. Okay, that's what we talking about. Let's get into it, family. In the words of my man Bobby Hemmett, we can now start the lecture. Let's get it popping, family. How y'all doing? Peace to everybody who's jumping in. Peace to you niggas. I thought I saw my brother Mo. I thought I saw my brother Big Bro Mo in the building. Hit me up, man. Let's try to hook up, man. Tell Chuck Chuck know I kicked his ass last night on that Madden. You know, he ain't gonna tell you, but I am. Taj, what's up, Mama? Ash, Divine, Isis. The second Ash, because I got a few of y'all. You know, Isis speaks. The motherfucking Isis in this motherfucker. Meek. Mad Titan. Peace, Titan. Diane, what's up, motherfucker? Key, what's happening now? What's happening? Joanne, what's good? Let's dive in this thing, family. Control chaos in this motherfucker, man. Let's get it popping, family. The misguided eye, man. Let's put this thing back intact, man. You understand? Let's get this thing back in order, man. Courtney, what's happening? Jeff, what's good? Deborah, how you doing, Mom? How you doing? The Goddess Price, what's happening with you, girl? What's happening, What's good? Yeah, I took his ass down. He wasn't ready for that. But hit him up, man. Let's go and hook up, man. Go sit down, man, and kick around knowledge, man, like my man Bobby used to do. You know, let's go and get that thing popping, man. So let's go ahead on and dive in this thing, man. Sean, what's happening, family? So now, like, this is an oldie but goodie, family. I'm going to show y'all saw this around, you know, here or there. But let's start here. Know the world in yourself. Never look for yourself in the world. For this would be to project your illusion. Let me say this one more time. Know the world. Taj in the building. Know the world in yourself. Never look for yourself in the world. For this would be to project your illusion. Okay? All right? All right. Know the world in yourself, in other words. Okay? But if you don't know the world, all right, what you think you know will be your ignorance. You understand that? Okay? All right? You know, trying to be a hard nigga, hood nigga, all this old shit. All of that is one big fucking illusion. The only thing that's real is what's inside. Let's keep moving. All right? Let's really tap into this stuff, family. Okay? All right? Let's really get to something here. Let's get to something. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Now, my question to you all is, why? Again, the misguided eye, because all this misinformation that's being put out, okay, is not helping us ascend. Okay, but yet and still, okay, the motherfucker, the so-called 1%, okay, the upside down, the motherfucker that think he's sitting at the top, okay, he constantly give you the same shit that represent you. Let's go ahead and get it popping. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Why in the hell do they keep making movies over and over and over and over of the same thing? Because that's the only thing that is real. Your life, the real you, is the only thing that is real. Okay? That's the only thing that's real, family. That's the only thing that's real. Not your fucking kids, not your money, not your bank account. Okay? Not your clothes, not this, that, and the other. Okay? The only thing that is real is the infinite, which is yourself. Okay? All right. And they keep putting out the same shit, put a different name on it, different characters, different this, different that. The same fucking shit. The Hobbit, okay, which is a trilogy, which is my favorite trilogy ever. Shit is fucking amazing. You understand? Okay, it is your fucking story, hands down. The fall and everything. Okay, shit crazy, man. Okay, and as always, they have to put their self front and center. Okay, the 1% has to put what looks like him front and center. Okay, this is why most of these movies, and 90% of them, it is them. Okay, you can't get mad at that. Okay, because if you were running a show, you would have yourself up first any fucking way. You understand? All right. Why you think you're trying to put Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill? Duh. Okay, you understand that? All right. The motherfucker that rules the day shows himself to the world. You understand that? Okay, you understand that? Okay, now here we go. Okay, so now let's get into this. All right, the Arkenstone. Every goddamn all of these movies always have some kind of something they have to recover that if the bad guys get it, it will take over the world. So this particular thing has to be in the right hands. Okay, all right. So here goes in the Hobbit. Okay, so we saw Indiana Jones. He was a crystal skull that they had to find the most powerful thing in the world. Okay, here we go. The Hobbit. All right, the Arkenstone. It's the most powerful piece, the most powerful crystal in the world. Okay, all right, and the person with it controls the world. Let's keep going. Okay, Ready Player One, another one of my favorite movies of all time. Okay, in this movie, the person that controls the golden egg rules the world again. Okay, the same fucking movie. All right, different characters. Okay, maybe different words, different symbolism, but it's the same thing. They're all trying to find one thing. Okay, here we go. All right, another one of my favorites of all time, Harry Potter. Okay, all right, the Philosopher's Stone. Here we go. It's always something that they have to find, family. It's always something that they have to find. Okay, if the wrong people get it, they can rule the world. Okay, I'm trying to let you know it's the same shit over and over and over. Why is this shit being done like this? Okay, all right. The Avengers, another one of my faves. Okay, Infinity War, the first one. It was Infinity War, and then Endgame came after this. But here go Thanos, and what did Thanos use to rule the world? The glove and all the stones. The five, the glove, the 5 fingers, arm, leg, arm, head. Okay, all right, the Allah, the you, the original you. Okay, and it's no coincidence that he wanted the glove because he wanted the upside down to change. Did you get that? Okay, Thanos wanted the upside down to change because he remember at one time when the Titans ruled, because Thanos is a Titan. Okay, all right, he's one of the original beings that came from the nothingness. Okay, all right, and to a certain degree, you understand? Not totally, but to a certain degree. Now I get deep into that at another time. The Avengers would represent the sons and daughters of the Titans. Okay, but you, my friend, are the Titan. Okay, so let's keep kicking here. The Dark Crystal. I'm about to get into this shit. Okay, all right, because man, if there was one movie that they told you every goddamn thing, this would be it. Okay, the Dark Crystal, the series, the movie came out in 83, 84, something like that. Okay, but a revised version, the Dark Crystal, came out on Netflix as a series. Go check it out. Okay, I've been talking about this for years when it first came out. Okay, the Dark Crystal. All right, and why is it called Dark Crystal? Okay, all right, that's what the fuck it is. All right, it's crazy how they tell you dark is evil, but yet and still they trying their best to worship the goddamn crystal. All right, look, check this out right here. Right here, the Skeksis, they're worshiping the goddamn crystal, which they stole. You understand? Okay, and the crystal is locked in chains, is enslaved. Okay, and those are the Skeksis. All right, this little ugly motherfucker. You know, them little things. If you look at the picture, them little. Okay, those are the Skeksis, and they have enslaved the Dark Crystal because they know whoever controls the crystal controls the world. Okay, and what's the coincidence that the crystal is locked up in chains? Okay, that's so fucking real because your crystal is locked up in chains. Okay, if you want to know what's real with you, you look no further than yourself. Dream, what's up, brother? What's happening with you? You know, so if you want to know why it's in chains, okay, you look no further than the motherfucker in the mirror and why this information don't so-called vibe with you. You understand? Okay, you understand that? All right, so it's no coincidence here that these motherfuckers worship the dark crystal, the blackness. We talked about this. We're gonna get into it even more. All right. So we used to say shit like, well, you know, all of these movies, man, have an underlying theme. There's always a crystal or something to be recovered. Something, you know, something is always some kind of jewel that people can use to take over the world. There's always some kind of jewel. Okay, in all of these movies, and this is nothing but half of 1%. There's thousands upon thousands of these movies that talk about we got to recover a certain piece that you can control the whole world with. Okay, all right. But what does this represent? Okay, what does this represent? And before I dive into that, understand in this movie, okay, let me see y'all, man. Let me see y'all. Okay, in this movie, okay, there was an old lady, Mama Ogra. All right, okay. So in this particular movie, she ruled, and I said this years ago. All right, but it's fitting to, you know, that it needs to come back out because the so-called, like I said, the so-called sexy reds, aka Billy Carson, and all the rest of these cats ruled the day. You understand? So this shit has to be said again. Okay, all right. So what's going on is, all right, they show you in the movie the same thing I just told you in the beginning of this thing about when the world was right side up. Okay, when the world was right side up, and in this movie they show you the world right side up, and they talk about it when it first come on. The first thing they say is, it was peaceful. It was this, you know, I forgot the name of these little people, but they were all together as one. Okay, they were one people. You understand? Okay, so what ended up happening was when the Skeksis moved in, aka the 1%, okay, when they moved in, all right, on this particular series, they tricked Mama Olga to look in the sky. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? They told her, okay, to look in the sky, and they told her, okay, we're gonna build you this altar, okay, so you can look into the universe, and we're gonna hold on to the crystal for you. And while she was stuck looking into the universe, they took the crystal and took over the world. Y'all not listening to me, man. Let me hold on. Y'all got to see me a little more. Y'all got to see me a little more. They took the crystal and they told her to look to the fucking universe. So every time you motherfuckers say, oh, the universe this and the universe that, you're absolutely fucking wrong. You understand? Let that bullshit go, man. There is no fucking universe. Okay, I understand you niggas worship these clowns. Okay, these sexy red niggas who be out here telling y'all the planets and this and that. Okay, where we have more information over and fucking over that says there is no fucking universe. Okay, we don't have no Egyptian information, no Kemetic information, no ancient information that says look into the fucking sky. There are planets. We have none of this shit. Okay, so where the fuck this shit come from? You know where it come from? Let me show you. And I want you to prove me wrong. Please do. Okay? This is where it come from. These motherfuckers right here. That's where it come from. The inception of planets, the universe, and all of this old, the 7 universal laws. Fuck all of that shit, man. Okay? You understand? All right, that's where that shit come from. These motherfuckers, this 1%. Because the first time you heard planets, you was in school, nigga. The first time you heard universe, you was in school. School system is pure fucking poison. Okay, all right. Do you understand that these people created your reality, and what you think your reality is? They created it. They gave it to you, just like they're telling this little girl right here. They're telling her, oh, no, wait for you. It's all for you. That's how the motherfuckers talk. Hey, it's for you. Talk like old creep ass white woman with fucking veins popping out her face. Oh, ugly old hoe. Oh, ugly bitch. Oh, ugly. Oh, ugly. You understand? Okay, that's how they talk. Okay? So they give you this information. We don't have no information that says Earth. We don't have no ancient information that says none of this. Okay? All right, I don't know how many times I have to say this shit. Okay? And that's why I got to back up. You understand? And back up off this shit, man. Okay? All right? Because, man, boy, this motherfucker shit drive you, boy. It'll get you. It'll get you. So I got to take my time off this shit, man. Okay? All right? But these motherfuckers are telling you what it is. Okay? All your fucking universe, all your planet. That's why that shit never equals up. Okay? That's why astrology never equals up. That's why astronomy never equals up. Okay? All right? It'll give you a little bit here and there. And then from your astrologers and your astronomers, the word theories always come into place. Okay? You always get the word theories. Where theoretically speaking, well, the theory is, we have a theory about that. It's always that. It's never, this is what the fuck it is. And we can prove it 1,000 times over. Okay? All right? I don't know how many times I can prove this shit to you. I can prove right now that if you don't get this fucking information, okay, you're going to have a good day and a bad day for the rest of your fucking life till you die. Proof, nigga. It is what it is. Okay? This information bring you to the heavens within yourself, and like I said, you will be happy until you fucking die and then some. It is what it is. Like I said in the beginning of this motherfucker. Okay? All right? So now, why is that they keep putting this same thing on every goddamn movie? Every goddamn movie. Okay? Let's go and get to this. Again, this is the misguided eye. Okay? The misguided eye. All right? At one time, I would say, oh man, all them crystals and all that shit represent the pineal gland. Well, yeah, that's the surface. That's the surface. That's the surface. Of course, it represents the pineal gland, but that's the surface. Okay? But think about that. Why would they say the pineal gland? Okay? And especially in the dark crystal. Why would it be dark? Okay, yeah, sure. It's the pineal gland. Okay, but understand, the pineal gland, the brain is a fucking illusion too. Uh-oh. The brain is a fucking illusion too. It's not fucking real. Okay? All right? The brain didn't come into being until a lot later. Okay, after Osiris dies, after the Titans die in all of these mythologies, after Atlantis falls, okay, in all of these mythologies. Okay, all right? The brain don't come into being until every kingdom falls, and then the brain come into being when the so-called evil takes over. That's when the brain come into being. So you need to know that. Okay, so I know y'all love the cracker. Y'all love the cracker science. Okay, all right, I get it. It is what it is. All right, but the brain came later. All right. So now, why all these things represent this? Again, like I say, it's the pineal gland, sure, but that's the surface. Let's go further. Let's go further. What does it really represent, and why am I even here talking about this shit? Okay, the goddess of the watery abyss, the goddess Noon. Okay, all right, the goddess Noon. All right, the blue black species, which is yourself. The blue black. Why is that? Why is that? Because the goddess Noon ultimately don't exist, but is a representation of what? Where you come from. The blackness, the darkness, the dark crystal, nigga. Okay, this is your origins you're looking at. This is your origin. And your origin is pure bliss, pure love, pure happiness. Not living your best fucking life. That shit is a fucking illusion, bro. I just explained this shit to you. Okay, I'll say it one more time because they got more people who done jumped on. Okay, all right. This journey is not about, okay, stopping your happiness. Okay, this journey is about making sure your happiness don't stop. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Okay, Did you catch that? This journey is not about stopping your happiness. This journey is about making sure your happiness don't stop. If you do not get what the fuck I'm telling you, this information that's being put out right now, your happiness will always fall, nigga. That's why the human experience, okay, is poison. Okay? It's fucking poison. All right? All right? And like I said before, how come we never heard no elders is on no walls? Who the fuck came up with the human experience? I just broke this down on the inception of us coming here. The inception of us when we first started building things and creating things and all of this. Okay, that was a human experience then. Okay, that's when Osiris was living. That's when Atlantis was up. You understand? That's when all of these things were above. That's when the world was right side up. But when it became upside down, okay, when it became upside down, the human experience left. It fell. So this is no more human experience. Now you're enslaved. Now you're mentally enslaved. Okay? Now you have to get up, family. A motherfucker knocked you out. Now you have to get up. Now you have to get back up. Okay? All right? And that's coming through motherfuckers like myself. Okay? People on that particular frequency. All right? The more you believe that this is a human experience, the more you will suffer. You will never be fucking happy forever, nigga. Like I said. Okay? Like I said. I'm not trying to, this is not, I'm going to take a vacation for a week. I'm going to take a vacation for 2 weeks. Okay? Now, this information that I'm giving you will help you have a vacation, okay, for the rest of your fucking life. Okay? All right? All right? None of you on here have ever fucking experienced forever happiness, nigga. That's what the fuck we talking about. Okay? I know, for many of you, I know it's hard to fathom, but I'm talking about forever happiness. Okay? Can you fucking understand to be happy forever? And I'm talking about even if you fucking catch a fucking, which it won't happen, okay, period. Okay, I talked about this 6-7 years ago, that once you start hitting certain levels within yourself, okay, all of the bullshit tends to avoid you. Okay, I had motherfuckers when I first came to Atlanta. Well, man, you gotta get out of Atlanta with that shit, man, this Dr. York territory, man. This Dr. York territory. I'm like, man, I don't give a lovely fuck about no Dr. York. Okay, nigga, I'm here. Okay, and I've yet to have a motherfucker step to me. At all, period, point blank. Okay, motherfuckers that told me, threatened me, and told me this and told me that over the years, they have never came to my face, never been in a fucking 100 yard radius of me. Why? Why? Because when this blackness right here starts to rise up, okay, everything that has ever, in any so-called human that want to fuck with you, all of a sudden get moved out the way. Okay? All right? But I'm saying hypothetically, you understand, that even if a motherfucker gets shot, okay, you'll still look at that fucking bullet wound and be like, I'll be all right. Man, Will, you might die. So, nigga, that's what it is anyway. You change. You become a different being, family. Okay, you become what you once was. Okay? You're not used to hearing this shit. You used to motherfuckers selling you dreams and selling you all this old bullshit, all the glitz and glamour and all this shit. Yeah, man, let's go do some goddamn stocks and bonds and all this and all that, man. No, man, it's not over here with it, man. Okay? All right, I'm talking about you get to a level so fucking high to where a motherfucker can come take your fucking house and everything around you, and you will hug the motherfucker that's taking everything from you. And motherfucker, I think you crazy. They'll be like, dog, she just gave us the fucking house, dog. Like she didn't complain. She didn't do nothing. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, that shit was weird. No, it's not weird. Go watch the fucking movie Bliss. They keep putting this shit in front of your face. Okay, this woman lived outside under a bridge. Now, I'm not telling you to go live outside under a bridge, but I'm just giving you the science on what the shit is. You understand? Because I've got to be specific because niggas is slow. I get it. Okay, it go over people's heads. Okay, all right. So the white boy walked outside to the woman. You understand? Okay, the first thing he see, because he come from this fucking this 6-figure job and all of this and all of that. So he looking at her as less than, because she live under the bridge, got her little got her tent up and all the living outside and all this. So he walk up to her and say, "You homeless?" She said, "No, you're homeless." Remember that saying? They say home is where the heart is. How crazy is that? You ever thought about that? A motherfucker said home is where the heart is. They didn't say home is where your money is. They didn't say home is where your cars are, or home is where your daddy live, or home. No, they say home is where the heart is. And the heart, okay, is ultimately a metaphysical word for the darkness where you come from. The blackness, aka, which is called light today. Okay, so it's not no fucking, oh, I'm the dark one, I'm the dark. Nah, man, y'all, and Panic admit he fucked up when he taught that shit. Okay, all right, he admit he fucked up when he taught that shit. He was like, nah, man, I got you niggas thinking that the darkness is this and the darkness. No. That's why right now it's thousands of you motherfuckers thinking that I gotta walk around, I got to be the great dark one. No, man. That is simply, okay, your essence. Okay, it have nothing to do with, let me walk around with horns on my head, let me be evil, let me go ahead on and just smack a bitch or not. This don't have nothing to do with none of that, man. Okay, all right, and he admitted that shit. He was like, bro, I didn't know it was gonna go there. But we must understand we're dealing with a mentally ill people. Okay, and when motherfuckers first wake up, they follow the first thing they hear, just like I did. I heard Bobby say Bobby had a video back in 98, I think it was. Okay, the video I was watching from 98, and Bobby said, yeah, man, we had to go free somebody in the spirit world. You know, black people and white people go to different places when they die. And I went and told my big sister that. And my big sister was like, brother, I don't believe that. Now, she's been on her journey since the 90s. But that's what I thought, because, I'm coming into this thing and I'm thinking every word that Bobby say is the actual factual, not knowing at all that he wasn't necessarily wrong. It's just the fact that that's where he was at that time. See, this journey, you go through many different levels until you see things, for what it really is. Okay, and at that level, okay, your divine self, your true self, only show you what you can handle. Okay, so he saw at that time, oh, white people, black people go to different places, So he took that literally. Like many of you take shit literally. Just like Sexy Red, aka Billy Carson, and all the rest of them. Y'all take Moses was real and Anunnaki is real and all this old fuck shit. Y'all believe all that shit real. Okay, when in fact it's just versions of yourself, of your story. Okay, on what happened to the inner workings of this thing right here that we call a so-called human body. That's all the fuck it is. Moses is your goddamn spine. Okay, all right. The staff of Moses, aka the staff of Tahuti, is your fucking spine. Okay, all right. This is the reason why when Moses goes to the burning bush, okay, and God gives him a snake, okay, and God takes the snake and turns it into a staff. We just talked about that in the last video. That snake is the Kundalini, aka your divine self. Okay, All right, these are the things that Sexy Red, aka Billy Cosby. Remember the fuck I said that shit, nigga. Sexy Red, aka Billy Cosby, and all these old niggas who sit at the top and think they are. Nah, nigga. That's the shit that they teaching you motherfuckers, man. Okay, talking about, oh, these people real, man. Oh, these people real, man. I went to the temple and heard these and saw well Jesus was in Egypt and that nigga, that ain't even no fucking Egypt. We don't know what the fuck that is over there, bro. We don't know what the fuck that is over there. Okay, because the word Egypt come from the fucking cracker. It is what it is. Egyptology is his shit. Okay, all right. E. Wallace Budge is a white boy who wrote the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Come on, man. So you don't know what the fuck you listening to right now. You have no clue. Okay? You have no clue with this shit, man. All right? But what happens is when we start to get on this thing for real, okay, and we start to see these images, okay, and the more we see these images, this motherfucker, the real motherfucker that's quote unquote enslaved in this body, start talking to you and start telling you, hey, that's your shit. Hey, that's you. Hey, that blue black motherfucker, that's you. Okay, all them so-called Hindu gods on the walls, them blue black, all that's you. Okay. That ain't nothing but the blackness. Okay, the primordial waters, that ain't nothing but you. That's who you really are. You know, Will Copprue, you're a fucking illusion. You're not real. Your kid's not real. You're this not real. Ain't none of that shit real, bro. Okay? All right? They tell you shit in church. They tell you shit like and some of y'all newly changed Christians probably know this saying, or y'all can help me with this saying. All right, when the motherfucker say, the enemy is tricky, or the enemy is this, or the enemy is that. I forgot the name of that shit. Man. The enemy is something. The enemy is tricky. The enemy always conniving. The enemy is something that they used to say in the church. I forgot that shit. I ain't been a Christian in like my mom and them used to say, up 10 years. Okay, all right. Hey, what's good, man? Nigga, what's happening with you? You know? Oh yeah, Amazon, man, Buddha, man. You know, I got a few of them, man. I cop all kind of shit, man. You know, I forgot the dude, man. The dude who the cats who make them, but yeah, it's fire, man. The devil stay busy. Bingo. Okay, that's one of them right there I used to hear. The devil stay busy. You know, so you got to understand that. All right. So when the niggas start waking up, okay, you got niggas like Bobby Hemmett. You got people like C. Freeman now. You know, who else? Around that time, Jewel Pogram. All of them, shit. You know, they start coming up. You know, although they was on some African shit, you understand, it was still something for us to resonate. Not even resonate. Something for us to hear, to start shaking shit up within us, right? To start changing things. Okay, so when the enemy hear that their enemy is fighting back, what do? They start writing books. Okay, like this big giant ass cracker. I forgot the nigga name. You know, he be all over the world. Big giant ass cracker, man. Big nigga look like your boy off the Addams Family, man. The daddy off the Addams Family, man. What's that white boy name, man? He's a world renowned speaker. He always walk around with the mic on his face. He always talking about manifest the world that you want, and all this old fuck shit. Oh man, what that cracker name, man? He a big giant nigga, man. Big tall ass white dude, man. I forgot the dude's name. But Joe Dispenza is another Tony Robbins, that piece of shit. Just like fucking Joe Dispenza, another fucking piece of shit. And I call it what the fuck it is, nigga. Okay? All right? Them motherfuckers was put in place to redirect, okay, the so-called black man and woman off their fucking path, man. Okay, all right. So that's why many of you ain't gonna hear what the fuck I'm saying until it's too fucking late. Okay, and once you transition, you're gonna be like, that's what the fuck that nigga was talking about. I thought this was a human experience. I thought this was, I have to manifest my best life. I didn't know I had to keep getting the knowledge. I didn't know that this information, I have to keep getting until my mind is totally erased with the bullshit and I have a new being. The new being emerged. I didn't know that. And there's many of you who don't know that. There's many of you who get on the fucking journey and stop fucking learning. Okay, because you listen to these big white goofy clowns, you understand, because you honor and you worship the fucking cracker. Because anything I'm telling you right now, and I proved this 1,000 times over. I've proved this 1,000 times over. If a white boy was saying everything I'm saying right now, they'll have 400-500 people on this motherfucker watching it right now. The video will be going viral right now. But I don't have the face for the place. Okay, but them niggas have. Okay, them motherfuckers have the color for the power. It is what it is. Okay, all right, but you must understand that, man. Okay, they're gonna always have these motherfuckers that are sitting at the top. Okay, and they're going to get all the attention. They're gonna go on all the attention, and these are the motherfuckers that's telling you this, man. Understand something here. Okay, all right. Why is that we don't have? Let me pull this back up and I'm gonna get on out of here, family. I'm gonna get on out of here because I gotta see what the brother's trying to do. I gotta see what everybody's trying to do today. You understand? Go sit down, talk, whatever the case is. But start putting y'all questions in here, fam. Start putting y'all questions in here. Okay, let me pull this back up. How is that? We don't have one movie talking about manifest your reality. How is that we don't have no ancient text, something with dust on that motherfucker that say manifest your reality? How come we don't have no information? Dog, prove me wrong, man. That's all I'm saying. Prove that I'm tripping. Prove it to me. How come we don't have no information saying any of this? How come all our information, okay, all of these movies, all of these ancient texts, all of this shit talk about the same shit? It's some kind of crystal, some kind of being, some kind of skull. How come we don't have nothing that says this? How come we don't have none of that, man? I'm waiting for the fucking movie to come out that say, oh yeah, manifest your reality. What movie? Show it to me. Show me the ancient fucking Kemetic, Asian, Tibetan, okay? You know the Asiatic something, Australian something. Show me something that says this. Okay? But what I can do, I can give you 400-500 cracker books of these filthy fucks telling you to get off the fucking journey. Okay? The journey that can bring you supreme fucking happiness forever, can get you back to for lack of a better word, God. Okay? All right? It can turn you into fucking God again. You understand? You think that's a coincidence? Nigga, let me drop this on you, man. Let me drop this on you. Okay? Everybody on here has had a dream about flying. Okay? And I wasn't going to talk about this until I had a more defined understanding. I'm going to still talk about it later on when I get a more defined understanding. But this thing been sitting on me for like the past couple months. Okay? Because they keep telling me, y'all don't have dreams. They told y'all have dreams. They told y'all have dreams. Y'all don't have dreams. We're not giving you a dream. That's not real. We're giving you what can be. So everybody on here, okay, have a so-called dream where you're flying. Okay, they're not showing you flying in your so-called dream. They're giving you your reality. They're giving you what can be if you do the fucking work. Okay? All right? Have you ever thought about that? How in the hell are you able to walk through a wall in your so-called dream and fly and all of this shit? If it's not real, it wouldn't be. It would not be, family. Is what I'm telling you. So your dreams is not what you think it is. Okay? This is how we're giving messages to you. Okay? So you can actually want to know what the fuck was going on. Now, some people it's happening. Some people wake up and be like, "Damn, what the fuck that was about?" So that's a good thing that y'all inquiring about that. But understand, you flying in your so-called dream, okay, can be fucking reality. Do you understand when Osiris ruled before the 1% took over? Okay, it was nothing for you to walk through a fucking wall. We didn't need a teleportation machine. Okay, some of the family in here. If you wanted me to pop up, hey, Will, man, we over here cooking, man, we drinking, man, come pull up. All right, I'll be there. Boop, and I just pop up. Nigga, how the fuck that was normal, man. Okay, all right, because we are in the realm of the upside down. You have to get on the plane to get to places. You have to get on the bus, a train, a car to get to places. When Osiris was up, okay, when Atlantis was up, okay, when everything was up, when everything was right side up, okay, we just zap to places. It was nothing. Beam me up, Scotty. That was a real thing. Okay, all right, and the proof is when your ass dream. But again, the cracker is so clever. The 1% is so clever. They tell you, and you have adapted to this. You start saying stuff like, "Oh man, that wasn't nothing but a dream. It wasn't real." How many times have you said that, man? How many times have you said that to somebody? "Oh, that was just a dream. That's not real." The cracker put that in place so you can teach your people that, man. Enough of me fussing, man. You know, it's on y'all, man. Okay, you can want to manifest your reality, and I guarantee you gonna suffer. I guarantee it, nigga. Okay, it's gonna be all great and all beautiful, and then you're gonna fall off a fucking cliff. And then you're gonna call whoever taught you that shit, and you're gonna be like, "Man, how come this ain't happening for me? How come that's not working out for me?" And then they're gonna give you the runaround. Well, you gotta do this, and this. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. Okay, and then they're gonna go do it, and then they're gonna fall off again, and they're gonna keep coming back. They're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because that's not the fucking journey. Okay, once you get what the fuck is being said here, you ain't gonna come back to me. You ain't gonna come back to whoever's delivering the message. You're not coming back. You gone, nigga. You gone. It's over with. Okay, all right. The only way you might come back is, "Man, brother Will, man, how you doing, man? Oh man, Matt, come check out the new spot, man. We was in that thing chilling, man. You know, I'm cooking over here, or shit. You probably don't even cook no more because eating food is beneath us. You understand? And all of those bullshit. Yeah, man, you gotta feed your ancestors, man. They don't want no fucking food, nigga. That's bullshit. Man, there's so much bullshit, bro. Man, there's so much bullshit, man, that we have been taught, man. Man. And I've been trying to stop. I try to stop eating, man, a couple times, man. I'll be like, bro, boy, that shit ain't easy, boy. Drinks water. Every fucking thing, bro. They be all in my fucking head. You don't need that. I'm like, what? Man, I'm trying to get me, nice little salmon, man, some blackened salmon, man. And you don't need that. I'm like, bro, fuck. But I get it. Okay? I get it. This right here. This. You think this need a pork chop? This is the original you. You think this need a pork chop? You think this need fried chicken? You think this, huh? Do you think this need that? When you become this again, okay? Think about this. Let me drop this on you. And I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to a couple of these questions. Think about this. Imagine you're being the ocean. Imagine you are the ocean. Okay, and then one day, somebody take a cup. Okay, somebody take a cup and go into that ocean, all right, and now has that ocean water, and bring you to a small little 50 by 50 lake somebody made, and then pour you into that lake. And now you thinking that you are this lake because that's all you know, because somebody convinced you that you were a lake. Now, okay, you're trying your best. You're trying your best to become better and do this and do that. When in fact, you already come from this fucking infinite plane, this infinite water. You come from this that has no end, that has no beginning. You come from that, but somebody convinced you, okay, and so-called took you from one place and put you in a smaller surrounding, and now you're in a belief that you're less than, when in fact you already what you're looking for. You are already that. You're already that. Okay, you're already the darkness, the light, the great abyss. You are already this. And once you come to grips with you're not Jesus, Jesus not real, this God not real, you're not a Sagittarius, you're not a this, you're not a that, you don't have no mama, you don't have no daddy, you ain't got no kids. All that shit is a product. All that shit is one big fucking illusion, because it's the attachments that make you change your fucking journey. Okay, I'm gonna drop that on you too. Okay, all right, it's the attachments, the kids, the family that make you change your journey and make you go down another path. Okay, all right, instead of focusing on here, because now you feel like you got to support this, you got to support that, you got to do this, you got to do that, and the white boy again, the fucking 1%. I'm gonna use the 1% specifically, the 1%, because it's not shit. A lot of us are in the same boat. The so-called black, the so-called white, all of us in the same boat, but it's the 1%. Okay, and the 1% is so fucking clever. Okay, they create the 7-day work week. They create the 5-day work week. They created, oh, you go on vacation for a week. Okay, they created the 40 hours, the 40 hour, the 40 hours, at your job, or overtime, or all that shit. They created all that shit, man. Okay, so you can focus on that and not this. And that's why some people are only on here to hear me just rant or say stuff. They're not taking any information. Whereas a small few is taking any information. Okay? I'm just saying, because you still worrying about tomorrow, or I got these kids, or I gotta do this, or I gotta do that, or I gotta do da. Okay, but yet and still we have information, okay, that say this shit. If you watched it In the Dark City, okay, all right, which he tells the guy, he said, you could put romance to the side. Okay, you have to conquer these people. You have to conquer yourself. You have to put that shit to the side, because that shit will keep you enslaved. I didn't understand that shit 8-9 years ago, whatever. Okay, but now it's like, God damn. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me get to this question here. I saw a question. I was wondering, what are your thoughts on suicide? I actually got a whole video talking about that 2 videos ago, because I talked about this little brother dude named Marvin. He transitioned, he killed himself, and 2 videos ago, what's the name of this video? So you can go check that out, because I went in depth on that topic. So let me see here. I forgot the name of that video, and that's why I tell you, people, I've seen damn near every video Bobby has ever done, because I'm dedicated to this. I'm dedicated to my freedom. Okay, all right. See, this is the thing. They got brothers in jail. Let me say this. They have brothers in jail, okay, who are dedicated to their freedom. They go to the law library. They read all these books because they're dedicated to their freedom. You need to become dedicated to your freedom. There's not one video that I've seen that Bobby did that I didn't watch, because I'm dedicated to my freedom. Do the work, family. Do the work. I don't take no time off. I don't take no fucking time off, bro. Okay, this shit is serious to me, and this shit is the only thing that exists to me. Okay, because I'm serious about my freedom. Because I know I'm in jail. I know I'm in jail. Just like these niggas get out of jail and these niggas become brilliant and all that, because all they did was study and learn and this and that, because they were dedicated to their freedom. You need to take heed to what I'm saying. Be dedicated to your freedom. Okay, the name of the video is the information if it was money. You understand? So I think it's this video right here. Yeah. So the name of the video is the original VR. Well, the original virtual reality is that video. The original virtual reality. Yeah, that's it. I think that's the one I did the suicide when I talked about that, because this little brother that I know, he quote unquote committed suicide, which is ultimately not a real thing. Okay, it's not a real thing at all, Ash. So check that out when you get a chance. Check that out. But ultimately, religion calls suicide evil, just like they call abortion evil. Okay, understand what I'm about to tell y'all. They call abortion evil because you're stopping people from going to jail, aka Earth. You're stopping people from going to jail. And then when people commit suicide and they say that's evil and you go to hell, because they're trying to keep you in jail. Did you catch that? Okay. All right. The 1% created this narrative. Okay. Abortion is bad. Suicide is bad. Because they want people to be born here so they can be in jail. And if you try to get the fuck up out of here, you're going to hell. Did you catch that? Hopefully y'all did. Hopefully y'all did. Hopefully y'all did. Yeah. And that's hopefully you caught that, Ash, because that's something we got to think about. We really have to think about that. We really got to think about that, man. Like, why is abortion called evil and why is suicide called evil? Because they want you here. Why you think when you get sick, okay, they don't want you to just die. No, they want to give you medicine because they know they the ones put, okay, Hershey's Kiss, Skittles, Doritos, they put all that shit here because they knew it was gonna fuck you up. Okay, because ultimately they don't want you to listen to niggas like myself or people of this particular frequency. So they don't want you to hear this. And if you sit down eating Doritos and gummy worms, all the shit that I be fucking up every now and again, goddamn nigga boy. But all the shit that then you won't take time out to listen to Will Copprue and so forth and so on. Again, people on this frequency, okay, and not the sexy red shit. Okay, all right, that's your fuck shit up there. You understand? Okay, so when you eat all that shit, you get sick. Okay, all right. So now we have to study the herbs and shit like that. Okay, so now we got to make some artificial medicine to try to keep you living. Okay, that's why they created a goddamn what you call a machine. What's the name of that machine? You know, and I don't think they created the shit, but they show you it. The machine that keep you alive. I forgot the name of it. But the machine that keep you alive. Okay, because they need you here, man. They want you here. Okay, all right. They don't want you dead. Sometimes they want you dead. Okay, because somebody may need a lung or kidney to give to their 1% family. You understand? But you must understand this shit, bro. It's a game being played on your head. And every time you talk about, well, I'm about to go get this money, I'm about to do my reality, you are playing the fuck out yourself. For real, for real. I'm just saying. A ventilator, boom, bingo, thank you. So contracts, what you mean by that? Contracts. Now if you mean what I think you mean, I ain't gonna get into that, but I used to believe in all that shit, man. Honestly, no matter how much I learn, unlearn, or experience without shrooms, I still get pissed off. The bliss is temporary for me. Well, see, this is the thing, one up. This is the thing, little brother. This thing wasn't meant for you. Okay, I'll put it like this. When we get on this journey, when we on this journey, okay, this thing is not gonna happen overnight. Like when we went to school, okay, all right, school is what? Kindergarten or pre-K through 12th grade, right? So that's 12 years of your life. So what makes us think that when we wake up 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, that we're going to be at a place when we were just enslaved for 12 years? I'm talking about if you went to college, you add another 4 years to that. So we're talking about years of enslavement. That shit is not going to change overnight, family. Okay? It's not going to change overnight. But is it worth it? Yes. Once you get to these certain places of yourself, it is worth it. Okay? So patience, man. You're not doing nothing wrong, man. What's going on is one up is you're looking for a result. You're looking for a result fast, and that's what humanity teaches. That's what this 1% has put into our head. That if I say no, then that's what it is. Like nah, man. Every day we grab this phone. Every day we grab this phone and see fuck shit. Every day. So you have to fight this phone. You have to fight ignorant parents. You have to fight ignorant friends, ignorant people every day. Okay? All right? But like they put in this view right here, okay, you have to learn how to do this in order to become that. In order to get that oneness back, you have to learn how to do this. Okay? But this is in your face every single day. Everybody on here right now is at some way, shape, form, or fashion today. You're gonna grab your phone and you're gonna see some bullshit. You're gonna see some bullshit. You're gonna see some woman getting a fight with some chick. This happened, somebody gets shot on camera, this, that, and the other. You're gonna see it. You at war, man. We at war with ourselves, man. Okay? We gotta find that shit, man. 12 years a slave. That's exactly what the fuck it is. Exactly. Okay? So take your time, man. Take your time, because it ain't easy, man. Okay? My own shirt. So, yeah. Yeah. So, that being said, family, hopefully you understood that one up. Hopefully you understood that, man. You know, hopefully you understood that one up. Like you gotta be patient, man. You gotta be patient. You gotta be patient, man. You gotta be patient, man. You know, keep going, man. You'll be all right, man. Yeah, yeah. Treating suicide like a breach of contract. For real. That's so fucking real. You know? That's real, man. That is so fucking real, man. You know? But I want y'all to understand that, man. You know? Every day is gonna be some bullshit, man. But you gotta learn how to put your fucking your headset on, man, to get these niggas out the fucking way, man. You know? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. You gotta help you, man. Okay? All right. And understand, usually when a certain thought pop in your head, it's not yours. Okay, it's from the 1%. Okay? When that thought pop in your head, that's yours, and it's coming from the original you. When it's coming from the original you, man, it's gonna bring light. It's gonna bring. It may even bring tears. Okay, it hit different. It hit much different. Now, let me say this before I get up out of here. Let me say this before I get up out of here. How do you feel about the higher self rhetoric? It's not rhetoric. Uh, this is not rhetoric. It's just misunderstood. It's misunderstood. You know, and I talked about that too. I talked that we don't have a higher self. Okay, it's the only self. We are the illusion. We are the remnants of the only self that exists. Okay, all right. We are the fingernails for the real. Okay, listen. Some of y'all been in my dreams, so-called dreams. Okay, all right, and it wasn't. Let me say this. It wasn't. It wasn't the fact that I just had visitors and things of that nature. Okay, like some of y'all been in my so-called dreams. It's not just y'all in my dreams. It's just it's that y'all exist beyond the lie. Okay, so let's say somebody, Ella, okay, or Ash, whoever, y'all pop up in the dream. That'll be the real you. Who you are in the comments is a false representation of what this is. Okay, this is the real. You are not. Okay, you are nothing but shoestrings to a fresh pair of shoes. That's what you are. That's what we are. So what Copprue is just a voice in a sense. Okay, all right, for the real motherfucker that's actually shooting messages through a lesser version of themselves. That later on, the real version later on became higher self because of the 1%. You understand? Because all we do is look up to shit, so we call it the higher self. Well, we are not even the fucking self. Okay? We are not even the fucking self. Okay? So that's the only self. Okay? Okay, like I said, you're nothing but shoestrings to a full shoe. Okay, all right, and the shoestrings can get taken out every fucking day and thrown to the fucking in the trash and put another pair on. Okay, so the so-called physical body is fucking nothing, man. Okay, all right, and when I first heard that shit hurted me because I thought I was somebody. You dig? But that's how they fuck with you, though. That's how they fuck with you. I am somebody. Or Jesse Jackson, or dumb fucking cock swallow. That that nigga there. I am somebody. No, you not, bro. No, you not. No, you not. You ain't nothing. Okay, all right. And I saw somebody asked about the soul. Now understand this, right? Okay, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. To say you have a soul, okay, is to imply separatism. So ultimately, again, the soul thing, all that shit comes from the church and all of this. Okay, later on ended up in certain texts. I think the Egyptian Book of the Dead, stuff like that. Okay, all right. Ultimately, there has never been a soul. All right, that's just more information that was peddled to us. Okay, so the only thing, okay, there's only two things, family. There's only two things. Two. There's the body, which is Will Copprue, and there's the water, which is the motherfucker that's trapped in the body. I'll say it again. The only thing that is real, okay, this is not real. This body, okay, this body, which is Will Copprue, okay, or yourself, and the water. The water is the divine self, the higher self, or whatever. All of this, my spirit, my soul, all of that shit came later. Okay, and we adapted that shit. That shit ain't even real, bro. Okay, and it took a little time for me to accept that. Okay, and that been on me for a minute, but I was just kind of, saying a little, that. But there is no my soul. But to imply you have a soul or my spirit means somebody else have my soul or my spirit. That means that's separate. We're not separate. We're one. If everybody's bodies drop today or tomorrow, the only thing that will exist is this. The only thing that will exist is this. No soul, no spirit, no nothing. If everybody drop bodies today or tomorrow, this is the only thing that will be in existence. Which is the nothingness. It goes by many names: the blackness, the darkness, the nothingness, the everything, the 0 point, the soul, not the soul, but the all in all, whatever you want to call it. It's the only thing that exists. So we've been told that, okay, and we've accepted many of these things, and that's why it was called, the Avatar's Way of the Water. Okay, that's why it was called that. Okay, the way of the water, which is noon. That's what it is. Okay, so like I said, if everything dropped today, there will be no soul, no spirit, no nothing that implies that you are separate. Okay, saying my soul, my spirit implies that you are different. No, family, you are not. You are nothingness. We are one. We have always been one. Okay, there is no duality. There's none of that shit. Okay, all right. 60% of the information that's in the so-called spiritual community comes from the fucking 1%. Come from the fucking cracker. That is not your information. Okay, that is the information that was put in place to keep you away from yourself. Keep you away from the great nothingness, okay, which is hidden deep inside. Okay, there is no soul. Okay, there is none. All right. They got us good, man. They got us good. I'm just saying, they got us good. Ultimately, we probably got ourselves good. Fuck, it is what it is. All right. So that's why you don't hear me saying my soul, my spirit. And trust me, I have a whole breakdown of all that shit. I have a whole breakdown. I have a whole breakdown of what the soul is, what the spirit is. I got a whole breakdown of that shit. Okay, so don't think that I wasn't thinking that at one time. Don't think that I wasn't on that type of time. The thing about it is I keep learning, I keep going, I keep elevating. Okay, again, I'm that nigga in jail who's constantly going to the law library to get information. That's me. Okay, because I know I'm in jail. Okay, the problem is many of you think you free. That's the issue. You think you free. Okay, that's the big issue, man. You think you free. Okay, all right. It is what it is, family. Okay, all right. So I was there. All right. So just to try to give you comfort. Okay, that Will, man, what you mean there ain't no soul, man? I'm telling you, I was there. There is no soul. There's only your physical, the so-called physical makeup, okay, and the nothingness. All this, all this mind, body, spirits, all that old separate ass shit, okay? Nah, that's not what this is. There's only this so-called body and the nothingness, which is the water. That's it. That's it, man. Yeah. I'm learning that this shit is so simple. It can all be so simple, but we make it so hard because niggas want their dick sucked and chicks want to be honored as Dr. Seuss and Dr. This and I'm the great, I'm an oracle and I'm this and I'm that and I'm the great this and I'm the nah, man. This shit is simple, man, like a child. Man. This shit is fucking simple, man. Okay, I know motherfuckers like to want to be the great. Oh, I am Pharaoh Akhnum, Heru Tahuti, Bada Boot, all this old shit. Shit means nothing. Okay, means nothing. Period. Okay, so I know we want to read this and read 40, 50 books and not. Nah, man. Nah, it's simple. Okay, it's simple. It is what it is. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. All right. So with that being said, family, I'm out, man. Peace.